I have used the Xiaomi Buds 6 for a while now. If I were to highlight its strengths, it would be one ear fits well and one ear sounds great. As a semi-in-ear model, it demands a snug and secure fit. This tests the earpiece curve design and the balance of weight and sound quality. The Xiaomi Buds 6 sit comfortably on my ears and aren't just for male ear shapes. I had friends try them on too, even in more exaggerated ear shapes. The fit comfort received unanimous praise. If you need to wear them while working out, it handles all of that with ease. And it's 4.4 grams per ear plus larger inner contact zones and the full design layout. Whether a Bluetooth earphone can be worn long is quite key. I wore them for 4 to 6 hours straight on business trips with no discomfort. Comfort and long wearing capability are key experience factors for me, which is why I start by talking with you about the earbuds sound, just hardware plus tuning. Xiaomi Buds 6 features its custom tri-magnetic gold-plated driver unit. The specs highlight a 7% boost in driving force, 40% boost in low-end sensitivity. In short, the triple magnet design makes the diaphragm vibrate stronger as the field strength is higher. The gold-plated diaphragm boosts sensitivity while reducing distortion further. Xiaomi supports SBC, AAC, and aptX adaptive and has passed the high-res audio certification for wireless earbuds with adaptive sound, now upgraded to version 2.0. And the Harman Golden Ears co-tuned it. This is very key, so its great sound is built on a solid foundation. The bass performance left the strongest impression on me. This shows Xiaomi's triple magnet design is no slouch either. If you compare it with similar products, you'll find that in this frequency band, its volume is quite rich. In Harman Master mode, its bass is punchier and more dynamic than in balanced listening modes. I listen mostly to pop music, so it hits just right. That's why I say it sounds great at first listen. If you're like me, I recommend turning on the adaptive sound mode and switching to Harman Master. If you prefer stronger mid and high-end clarity, I'd suggest the Harman Audio EFX sound mode. The other three modes mean just what they say, easy to grasp. Just to clarify, these are my personal thoughts based on my own experience. If none of the modes suit you, you can tweak the settings to your own liking. Buds 6 offers 7 sound modes in total, a rich selection that meets most users' needs without issues. If I must nitpick, the vocal clarity could still use a bit more fine-tuning, but for its $699 price and semi-in-ear design, its sound is quite impressive. Semi-in-ear buds in terms of noise cancelling can't match full in-ear models. I tried them in some common real-world scenarios. Overall, it does offer noise cancellation in mid and high frequencies, especially once DP-NC is turned on, though in low-heavy environments, it wasn't as standout then, something I hope the next model improves on. Its core noise cancelling does perform quite impressively. 3 Plus AI core noise reduction works well even while riding an e-bike, cause stay clear and easy to hear. The entire power-up case still feels premium and stylish. The matte white finish on mine is very smooth to the touch. Besides great sound and comfort, Xiaomi Buds 6 offer a wide range of useful features. First, the recording feature, whether you're wearing the buds, they're in the case, or via the app or work. And voice recordings can be transcribed and auto-summarized in the app. For those with some meeting needs but not too many, there's no need to buy a dedicated recorder or related gear separately. Besides that, it handles face-to-face translation, simultaneous interpretation, and call translation. You can check its simultaneous interpretation. I find it quite good. It records for you, translates to, counts as an AI aid, and broadens its use cases beyond just being a regular earpiece with basic functions. On the box side, works with Apple Find My is listed. That's a plus. But more importantly, once you pair it with an iPhone, you'll find its interface is nearly the same as with Xiaomi phones. What does this mean? If you buy Apple's own AirPods 4, you can't use the live translation feature announced at the launch. But with iPhone linked to Xiaomi Buds 6, it works features like recording and translation I mentioned earlier. Isn't this a bit upside down? Some worry about the lag when it pairs with iPhone. I tested it, and the delay is quite tolerable. If you're an Apple user with such needs to try it in store, it's even more affordable. From what I've said above, you can tell I think quite highly of it. The reason is simple, the $699 price. It offers excellent fit, impressive sound quality, and a wide range of audio effect modes to choose from in this form factor. Only by nailing these points can it justify this price. Xiaomi's earbuds have always excelled in noise cancellation, and the Buds 6 sees further improvements. In terms of features, the recording and translation modes do have practical uses, and some upgrades were mentioned above. Alright, that's all for this episode. If you're here, please follow and hit the triple combo. See you next time.